Alright, what up, Big Nique? Gang, gang, gang. And Alright, y'all. Now, I'm reading. I'm starting at chapter 9. I'm going to try to read about 3 chapters or 2. And if we got time, maybe 4 chapters. Well, I got my snack too. I'm going to have Fritos. So, let's get right into it. Oh, let's go like this, Jay. Over there. Come on with me. Ain't I left my lighter in my man house. Now I got those last there. Well, the hood way. The hood. Where all my weed is at. The big fish right here. You know who big fish is. Where? I am that. I am that in myself. I am that. Ori. Let's go. Chapter 9. Crossover dribble. I hope these I hope these ads don't be acting funny, cause I'm a puncher dead in her mouth. If some dick, if ooh, if some slick shit, I'm thinking my man. If some slick shit. I see what you're saying. Stretching my leg. Me, Diva. Don't be acting. I mean, don't excuse me. Hold up. What? Oh no, I skipped the line. Sorry, y'all. All right, hold on. So let me run it back. Please, Vera. You. I mean, and then I said the fucking shit wrong. I won't repeat it. Yeah, it's kind of still late. All right, so scratch all that, y'all. Hurry me down. Crossover dribble. I hope Lee's ass don't be acting funny, cause I'm a puncher dead in her mouth and some slick shit comes out. I said to Shannon, crossing my leg. I mean stretching my legs across the couch. Vera, please. You always calling Lee out, but let's look at you. What about me? I snap. Excuse me, Diva. Don't be acting. Don't be catching. I keep saying I can. Cause all right, so it went out. Okay. All right. So hold on. No, we have we have never held any punches, so I won't. What's up with what's up with your wedding? I see you rocking the bill out of. I mean, what a word. I mean, right, it's all getting sprung up. This shit hurting my head. Trying to look there. All right. I see you rocking the hell out of that big ass diamond, bling bling, all over the place. But I don't see you putting anything behind it to back it up. I'm a Mary Taj, I said, squinting my face up. When? When time is right. Right now, I need some room to breathe. Excuse me, Miss Thing, I'm talking. Taj has been paying bills up in the house as if his name is on the mortgage. Anything you want, you get. Anything you want, you get it. No worries, no nothing. He's fine as hell from the stores. You tell his feet and his dick match. Yet and still pregnant and all, you're looking at me and my face with a blank stare like you confused. Keep your shit up. Keep it up. And I won't be here to save you. Whatever. I reach for the bowl of grapes, getting on the coffee table. I mean shit. Whatever. I reach for the bowl. I reach for the bowl of grapes sitting on the coffee table and stuff one in my mouth. I'll be glad when Angie and Lee get here because I'm starving. I pick up the remote control to the CD player and turn on the new Life Jennings CD. That man knows he can sing, Shannon said, crossing her legs and humming to track one, number one. Girl, you ain't never lied. I said, trying not to have an attitude with her about the comment she made to me about Todd. I'm telling you, girl, if I wasn't in love with now, life could get it for sure. For sure, for sure. In love with now. Are you for real? What about Quincy, who's not only in love with you, but lives with you? I'm gonna break up. I'm gonna break up with him. Shannon said casually, refilling her glass of Chardonnay. For real? I mean, for good. I asked. Yes, my heart is not in this. My heart is not in this anymore. I'm tired of his ass. He's never home, and he hired as international pilot of American Airlines. And the problem would be I just I just ain't feeling him. Friend. Oh, hold up. Finally, I could call Shannon's ass on the carpet. How the fuck you gonna call me out and you in the same damn position? What the hell is that? Then you sitting here complaining about Quincy, a young. black, thugged out pilot. Excuse me, Miss Shannon, but I ain't the only one sitting up in here getting bills paid by a good man with a big dick. Only difference is I ain't cheating. You, on the other hand, oh please, I won't even start on Mr. Bryce. If your ass wasn't pregnant, who knows what you would have done? I think I don't think so, I said, shaking my head no. Anywho, she said, nixing me off. When Quincy comes back from his international flight training in London, we're we're a done deal. That's some shit. Oh my god, shit. Um, how long is he going to be gone? 3 months. Damn, that's a long time. I said, I don't know how I would feel if Taj was gone for that long. Keep fucking up and not marry that man. As soon as that baby drops, you'll see what it's like to be without him. Don't be wishing it on me. Very please. She said, Veronica. I'm your girl. I'm just being I'm being honest with you. Me, I'm gonna stop Quincy's shit. I'm gonna stop Quincy's shit at the door. Girl, let me tell you, the day that he don't promote, I mean, girl, let me tell you, the day that he got promoted, he gave, he came looking at me like he was getting ready to propose. I shot his ass to look, don't like don't even do it to yourself, big boy. Say that. Answer it. Finally, Angie and Lee were here. I know your pregnant ass is starving. Angie said, Hang, handing me the takeout she brought from BBQ's. Y'all ain't gonna never guess who I just saw. Who? I said, placing the food in the center of the marble dining room table so we could sit down and eat. Danielle Santiago. Oh, fucking know. I told her we were discussing her book tonight. Too bad for y'all, but I got my book signed. She gave me the inside scoop on her and Ashley Hines too. For real. She told she told you that. I said, taking a bite of my my sticky wing. Mm-hmm. And you said with her mouth full of food, back again, connection. Let me see it. Um, that's funny as hell. Lee laughed, putting ketchup on her fries. Now tell him about Lil Love and the tattoo with your name on it. Lil Love, I found with a mouth full of food. Tattoo. Shannon and I looked at Angie like she had lost her damn mind. I looked at Lee, come again, the midget. She said, breaking a piece of fish with her fork as Angie's name tattooed on his chest. You got a big ass mouth, Angie shouted at Lee. It isn't exactly like that. Well, well, Shannon said, what was it like? I'm confused. Angie said, and I keep wondering, what did I do to wake up on the wrong side of the world that has me catching all these fucking losers? Hello, hello, hello. I'm high. Anyway, where was I? You lost me. Hold up. What are you talking about, Angie? Shannon said, what disgust? You, hold up. You mean to tell me there's more drama with Daddy O dot fucking com? Oh, excuse me. Little fucking love. I'm not playing. This damn book. This is their words. I can't even believe that we are still having the conversation. I chuckled in disbelief. A goddamn midget with your name on his chest. Angela. I mean, really. Now, hold up. Oh yeah, trying to eat these good ass chips right, huh? You gotta get you some. What you snacking on? I just, I, oh, you did not say that. I'm over here making a fucking mess and shit. Alright. Good ass cold water, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. And good ass cold water. Make sure you get your water intake. For real though. Water is the way of life. But let me get back into this book though. Alright. What was that? Now that the tables have turned, Lee smirked. Don't go blaming me for the shit. Whatever, Andy said. Whatever. Well, tell us what happened, Shannon said, taking a sip of her lemonade. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Angie said, rolling her eyes at Lee, and then mumbling, dumb trick. Oh my god. Days. Ah. Okay. Remember this chick. She pointed to Lee, said she was going to introduce me to Jarrell's friend, Keith. I knew was skept yeah. I knew was skeptical for a reason. But despite my gut feeling, I made up my mind to go. I should have caught the first hint when the nigga pulled up in front of my what brown tone and I mean oh I can't see. I mean when he pulled up when the nigga pulled up in front of my brown stone and an hour late blowing his horn, yelling, be about what? Be about it, mom. I'm not playing. Angie laughed and continued. Y'all know, I sent, I mean, shit. Y'all know I rent out the downstairs apartment to a little elderly Jewish couple. They're nice and quiet people. Don't bother nobody. Don't bother anybody. Mind their own business and they go to sleep at 9 o'clock. Well, this fool is blowing. While this fool is blowing the horn at 10:30 at night, yelling, "Put some fire! Put some fire under your ass, mom." I'm not playing. Now, mind you, I'm standing upstairs dressed in my tailor made. I'm standing upstairs dressed in my tailor made 3-piece Vera Wang baby blue silk suit with 3-inch fuck me pumps to match. And this sucker is blowing the horn for me and calling me a goddamn mom. That shit sent the little elderly couple crazy. The little woman's yelling, "Ari, Iraq. What's going on, Ari?" Trust me, old boy was this close to getting cussed out, but on the strength of him being a hookup from my girl over here. Angie said, pointing to Lee, I didn't suck. I mean, yeah, I didn't stop. I didn't sock it to him. Instead, I ran downstairs and calmed the old people down and assured them that they weren't getting jacked and that it was okay for them to go back to sleep. Anyway, I got in the car with this motherfucker, and no matter what my mind said, my coochie stood up and took control. What the fuck? That's when the clip said to the lips. This is this is the nigga that we've been looking for. Divas. Angie said, snapping her fingers. Fine would fine would be an insult to this man. There was no doubt that he was one of the God's favorite children. Blue black skin, bald head, Jared Levert, thick, make you wanna growl and shit. Now, as I went to click my seatbelt, he looked at me and said, "Oh, Big Papa can't get no." Hmm. Did you hug him? Shannon asked with her mouth hung open. Angie took a sip of her drink and said, "No, no." We all frowned. Why? Please, the nigga was too fine. I looked at him and said, "Boy, if I hug you, I might fuck around and get pregnant." Oh my lord, y'all so ghetto fied. Lee interrupted. That's why y'all are so messed up now. But superficial, um, shit. I haven't heard you say yet if he was a nice person or not. We in we need to get rid of you, Angie said. We looked at Lee like she was crazy. This bitch wanted to be slapped. Anyway, Angie continued, we went to dinner and a movie. I swear for goodness that I was feeling this black man, and every time I looked at him, my coochie would chirp. So when he suggests that I come back to his place, I check my bag for my stash of condoms and extra motion lotion. Mm. When I spotted them, I was straight. Fuck it. We could all used a one night stand. A whore never changes her spot, Lee complained. And a dumb bitch never owns her coochie. Angie snapped. Trouble in paradise, I asked, being sarcastic. I know the traveling twins can't be getting pissed off at one another. Oh no, yes, I can't see my words. And I'm not gonna cut the lights on because mine. Back. All right. Shannon shouted, Angie, will you tell us about your ghetto fabulous date? All right, Shannon sang. Well, let me tell y'all this shit. She said, pouring her pouring herself a glass of Hennessy and Alizé. When when we pulled up in front of his house, I was trying my best not to get all worked up about homeboy's little Section 8 townhouse hookup. This was a Jersey nigga, mind you. No offense, y'all. She looked at me and Shannon, but this motherfucker lived in the heart of Newark, right off of, right off RT 78 Divas. I couldn't believe this shit. Here I was, used to a man with a penthouse suite, but somehow I ended up in Newark with Pookie and the Johnson the Johnson Avenue crew. So I still your girl gave old boy a chance. When we got out the car, I walked up the stairs. He opens the front door. His family sitting around looking like the clumps live in live and in concert. Oh my god. Grandma at the kitchen table with the pink and green sponge rollers in her hair, equipped with the tissue paper wrapped around them, and and everything. Angie said with a southern twang. Now, mind you, the kitchen table was actually in the living room, and her fa- her face, I don't know, was selling was selling Chico sticks and lost cigarettes. I mean, and loose cigarettes. Sitting next to her must have been the neighborhood window, because he had a bottle of Thunderbird and a queasy, Queegee in his hand. Then boyfriend's sister, Bon Crochet, Bon Crochet, oh, Touche, Bon Touche, I don't know, had three little dirt kids running around, and the backdrop to all of this was Mahaly I said Jackins. Mahaly Johnson, Mahaly Jackson singing Nearer That God to Thee. Yo, mom, oh boy, gonna say to me, you wanna come upstairs and get up on this pony? What did he say? A pony? Oh, hell no. I laughed. Guess what I did? You said, taking a sip of her glass. What? We all said. I called Eugene to come and get me. The midget? Get the fuck out of here. I screamed. Hell yeah. And that little nigga was dead in 5 minutes flat. You lying. I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm telling you. He pulled up in front of old boy's house with the handicap van and all. Handicap van, Lee Brown. What what did Keith do? Nothing. I told him that the little afflicted cousin needed me to drive him back to Brooklyn. And he believed that shit, I asked. Hell yeah. Especially after the kiss that I laid on him. You should have chopped a quick feel. I mean, I said chop. You should have caught a quick feel of the dick. Shannon laughed, fixing herself another glass of wine. I did. Angie chuckled. I put my hand on his dick and squeezed. Oh my god. Oh my god, Lee frowned. Where are your morals? Damn. He said, ask that bitch, where her morals? Mm. Morals. I said, did I miss something? Or are morals and dick two different things? True story, Shane said. I should have sworn that they were. Yeah. Mm, mm. Now that we've classified that, I mean, now that we've clarified that, y'all want me to finish the story or not? Andy said, yeah, finish, Shannon urged. Anyway, I squeezed his dick so that I could see if I was leaving behind, so I could see what I was leaving behind. After that, I jumped in the van with Eugene. Oh my lord, that was a big, big, big mistake. Wow, Shannon said, trying to trying not to laugh. Because this little nigga invited his ass in my house. At first I thought I left him in the car, but he was so short that I didn't see him walking around until I went to close the front door, and there he was, grinding and shit. His mouth looking like Trick Daddy. Uh, was he wearing that same tight ass Easter suit? I asked. No, he was wearing baggy jeans and a long white t-shirt, looking like the stinky, looking like the stinking ass baby from the Baby Kids cartoon, bragging about how he had on Sean John. I looked at his ass and said, "You might have a baby fat, but I doubt it very seriously if you have on Sean John. This dick ain't from baby fat," he said, grabbing his shit and licking his lips. Then he lifted up his shirt and said, "And this tattoo is my undying love to you. That's why it's above my heart." Did he really have a tattoo? Shannon asked. The little nigga had a tattoo of my name across his chest and on his stomach. He tried to have thug life, but what made it so bad is that his damn chest was so small that the fucking tattoo was wrapped around his to his back. Oh my god. I was embarrassed. Pull your shirt down, please, I begged. I've seen enough. A couple of times I said to myself, "What the fuck are you doing, Angela?" But I nixed my thoughts off. I can't even lie, for a moment Eugene looked kinda good and I was horny as hell. I figured, what the fuck? Let's test the waters and see what's up. I what? I practically laid on the floor. Oh, laid on the floor so that I could be face to face with his ass and kiss him. No, he got off on that shit. I was disgusted, but I was determined to see what the little man was working with. This motherfucker, this this motherfucker insisted on undressing me, so I figured, all right, let's get in the mood. I stood up in the middle of my living room with my eyes closed, waiting to feel the palms of his hands. Instead, I heard a chair dragging wind across the wooden floors. When I opened my eyes, this motherfucker had gone in my kitchen, grabbed one of the chairs, was now standing on it, and trying to take off my clothes. But by the time he took off my bra, he had to get on his knees in the chair just to suck my goddamn titties. And y'all know I'm a cup. I'm a A cup. So you can imagine that the little nigga was about to fall. When he tried to reach his short ass arms toward my cooch, thinking he was playing with my clip, he had to tap I had to tap him on the shoulder my with my boob in his mouth and say, "Excuse me, but that's my navel, not my cooch." Damn. My bad. Said smiling. Then he unbuttoned my pants and I'm thinking, okay, he gonna come down off the chair now. Well, divas. All he did was pull the chair closer, sit down in it with his feet swinging and started nibbling on my cooch. I was so disgusted. But when he started licking that spot, his whole head was damn near swimming in my cooch. Hmm. I started coming all over the place. So I figured, fuck it, let's take this to the bed. Need, Needless to say, he topped the well. I mean, he topped while hoping. What I mean about I keep mixing up hoping and hope. I don't know how. He tapped while hopping out of the chair, and I had to help him up. I mean, I said top. He tripped. He tripped while hopping out of the chair, and I had to help him up. When we got in the bed, the dick was hard, and it was okay size. It was one of those that had a crook in it. I was in heaven. I got on top of him and tried to ride. Mm. As soon as I went to buck, his ass started coughing. The next thing I know, he was He was plastered against the headboard like the motherfucker, like the motherfucker Pillsbury boy. When once he peeled himself off the headboard, he looked up at me and screamed, I'm handicapped that I get SSI. I'm taking advantage of me. I should have known. I should have known better than to let you sit your big ass on me. This nigga tried to go off on me, talking about I should have known that your old ass wouldn't be able to handle the dick. What dick, nigga? I, s- I spat. I spat back and what? But these people, I don't know. I ain't talking. My pinky finger is bigger than that shit. It looks like the fucking hot dog from a my kids meal. Oh my god. I grabbed his clothes, walked his ass to the and threw him the fuck out. Retarded nigga. I wanted to go outside and gut punch his ass, but I was scared that I might kill him. Damn, he had small. By the time Angie was done telling the story, we were all holding our stomachs. I was laughing so hard that not a sound was coming from my mouth, and I thought that I would piss on myself. After we finished laughing, we noticed that Angie didn't seem to be amazed. I wiped the tears. Hmm. I wiped the tears from my eyes and said, "What's wrong now, Angie?" Vera, she sucked her she sucked in her teeth. I am 33 years old with no children and no prospect. I'm tired. Angie Shannon said, "Your time will come. You just have to be patient. And even when Prince Charming arrives, you may find yourself changing your mind." Angie frowned up her face and said, "What is that supposed to mean?" "It means that although I love Quincy, so what's the problem?" Angie snapped. "If you be quiet," said, rolling her eyes, "I could finish. Anyway, I'm not in love with him, and yeah, he's fine. I got a big dick, nice. I said I. And yeah, he's fine. Got a big dick, nice job, money in the bank. But I'm just not feeling him like that anymore." "Why not?" Lee asked. "That's a good question," Shannon said, refilling her glass of wine. "That's a damn good question." All right, y'all. Chapter 10. Hmm. Off the dribble. Chapter 10. Off the dribble. I'm 9 months pregnant, and the closer I am to giving birth, the more I can't wait to be a mother. But I'm scared and desperately trying to figure out if I can be scared and be a mother at the same time. Is that possible? Right now, I feel like I need my mother to be here for me and my child. I have to work myself up in the child of the new and improved, clean and sober Rhonda Wright. Rhonda Wright. I've been Aunt Cookie. Yeah, I've been Aunt Cookie and Uncle Boy's child, a fiend's kid, and my own woman and my own woman all rolled into one, but never have a simply been but never have I simply been Vera Wright Turner, daughter of Rwanda Wright, and I'm not sure if I know how to be. You feel me? Lately, I've been thinking about how my father's death has affected me. It's been 3 months since he died, and although I don't miss him, it's the fact that he was never a part of my life that bothers me. It's not, I mean, it's the not knowing that bothers me the most. Not knowing how he was, who he was, and what he was like. Was a was he a nice guy or a grouch? Did he like morning walks or late night walks? Did he like movies or music? When was his birthday? Did he ever talk about? Did he ever think about me? Did he ever miss me? Or was out of sight, truly out of mind? If only I could get a feel of how it would have been to be daddy's little girl. I don't think I'm dying. I don't think him dying would be so bad because I would have more than his last name to remember him by. And the midst of all this confusion is charged. The Black Knight in Kentucky Claus armor. Here to save you from the gold digging streets. Can somebody tell me, please, is it a crime to want to be left alone sometimes? In the beginning, I loved the attention, the feeding me, foot rubs, constant love you. I love you, but now I'm losing it, and all I see is Taj and this baby. Nothing else. I can't stand this fairy tale getaway shit. Give me a with some issues and some problems, then I'll have the excuse I need to the fuck out. But right now, I have choice to take. I've fallen in of loving Taj for, I mean, loving Taj too goddamn much for my own good. And now I know for sure if he leaves that I'm gonna break. I swear this nigga got me going. I love him more than any money, house, car, shoes, bag, or clothes that I've ever go dig for. I can't even play my position of the shit that doesn't give a fuck anymore. This can't possibly be the flip side of the game. The way it's looked at for me, yeah, the way it's looking for me, the game. I opened my double door stainless steel refrigerator, took out a bottle of spring water and sat down in the breakfast nook. As I reached for the phone to call on Cookie, it rang. Hello, I signed. Hey boo. Hey Shannon, Quincy's party is still on, right? Yeah, she said, hesitating. But why do you sound like that? What's the problem now, girl? Miss Betty and Samira calling calling you to watch the baby story again. Nothing's wrong. Stop lying. I can hear it in your voice. She insisted. She insisted. Well, since you really want to know, it's this shit with Taj and everything else. I can't do anything without Taj being all in my ass. That's your fucking man. No, excuse me, your fiance. You're 9 months pregnant with his child. He should be all in that ass. Yeah, but I need him to lay back just a little. What? Vera, please. What do you want? A man that doesn't talk to you and ignores you, could care less if you having his baby or not? Or do you want an attentive and responsible brother? I mean, tell me because I'm dying to know. Ain't nobody said all of that. I smile. Then what are you saying? I'm just saying. You're just saying a bunch of shit. She sucked her teeth. You better calm down and get your shit back in order. Fuck around and chase that nigga away, and more, you're gonna have more baby mama drama than you can handle. I don't know what you're waiting on, but you need to marry his ass, snatch him up before he's gone. Yeah, like Quincy, I snapped. Vera, please, I didn't want Quincy. You did it, or you don't. I don't. He's going to he's going to London, and that's what I need. Him gone. Besides, the man that I love is here. There you go, snorting that bullshit again. My other line clicked because before I could finish what I was saying. I peeped at the caller ID and saw that it was Miss Betty. Shannon look let me call you back. Bye, baby mama. I clicked over, and before I could even halfway say hello, Miss Betty was running her mouth. When Taj and I first got engaged, Miss Betty called here every day, 2 and 3 times a day, asking me how many people would be inviting who how many people would I be inviting to the wedding? My wedding, my my wedding, mind you. This chick ain't offered to pay for shit, but she's all in my guest list. Damn. Hey Vera, Miss Betty here. She's always fucking announcing herself like she's waiting on trumpets. Hey, Miss Betty. Hi, Miss Betty. I said dryly. Don't think she noticed. She was so caught up in herself and whatever she needed to say that she could care less about the way I was sounding. Tosh has a big family. Fall out of her big ass mouth. I need to know how many of your mama's folks are coming so I'll know who to invite from my church. What about your uncle boy? Is he going to be there? All I could think about was how many ways to slam the phone down this on this nosy bitch. Miss Betty, why are you asking me about my uncle boy? Is there a reason why he wouldn't come to my wedding? No, babe, I didn't mean it like that. What I meant to say was your Aunt Cookie can be kinda loose. I took the phone away from ear, looked at the receiver and mumbled, Miss Betty, I fuck up old women, especially the ones who want to step to my Aunt Cookie, even if she is doing your man. Vera, Vera, Miss Betty was yelling when I put the phone back to my ear. What did you just say to me? You fight who? I ignored her. Miss Betty, what do you mean? My Aunt Cookie can be kinda loose. I didn't mean nothing by it, baby. I was just wondering if we were going to be coupled off. And Vera, who's giving you away since your daddy died? If you need somebody, maybe we can ask Todd Senior. I was this close to cussing this old bitch the fuck out. Miss Betty, I don't need to borrow any relatives. Did I say that? I just wanted to know. And one more thing, is the baby going to be christened here in Jersey? You know this is where Taj's family is and his old girlfriend Tanisha said she would love to come to the christening. Oh, this bitch wanted me to stomp him, a mud hole in her ass. His what? What's to do? Want? Hold up. His what wants to do what, Miss Betty? Don't worry, she's married with her own husband and son, Kenya Amir. Isn't that a beautiful name? Besides, she told me that she'll let you have Taj. Plus, her husband has his own business, OT Productions. Ever heard of them? What? Plus, what found moon missionary Baptist is our home church, Miss Betty. Another thing, the bitch said, cutting me off. What's his name going to be? I hope you know that it has to be Bennett. And please, Lord Jesus, whatever you do, name the child something that I can spell and pronounce. If it's a girl, I like Violet or Renee. Matter of fact, let's a matter of fact, it's a set of twins that I live down the. I mean, it's a set of twins that live down the street named Taylor, named Tyler and Sydney. What you think of them names? Hell, girl or boy, just go ahead and name the baby Taj and nothing. I snapped. I have had just about enough. What I name my baby, what I name my child is what I name my child. My child being op, the operator. I mean, I mean the operative word here. Don't be concerned with that, and don't ever call yourself telling me what my child's last name should be. What's your last name, Miss Betty? Oh, I forgot. It's Green and not Bennett. And be sure that you tell Tanisha I'm from New York and I got 100 gun and I got 100 gun, 1,000 clips. I mean 100. I got 100 gun, 100 clips. Vera, what in the world is wrong with your? What in the world is wrong with your mouth? Tanisha is a nice Christian girl. She is a trustee in the church. Oh Lord Jesus, I'm too saved for all of this. Wait till I tell Pastor Allen about this. I gotta go, Vera. All I did was call myself being nice and you done cussed me and Tanisha out. To say bye bitch, but instead I was respectful. Said bye Miss B and the bitch hung up. After that, I walked in the living room and laid back on the chaise lounge. Uh, I stretched my legs and hit the remote control for the CD player and listened to Sadie's is it a crime and placed a and place and placed on what and and placed one on replay. Then I picked up this Miles this month's issue and Shannon's um magazine and started flipping through the articles. When I ran across the one that Shannon wrote about being in love, I started thinking about Taj. For the past month, I've purposely made no time for him. No talking, no listening, no nothing in his face to see whether my behavior is causing him pain. Nothing. The only speaking has been in the lovemaking, and the more silent I've become, the more intense the lovemaking has been. We need to talk, Vera. Todd scared the shit out of me. What? Coming through the door. When I looked at him, I noticed he hadn't given himself a chance to relax and take off his medical gear before he started shooting off at me once, which could only mean that all the way home he'd rehearsed this conversation. Oh my god. My heart was in the pit of my stomach and I could feel the baby's feet kicking it around. Taj flopped down on the couch across from where I was laying, still trying to flip through the magazine. Put the magazine down, Vera, he said sternly, as if he were my daddy and not my man. I shot his ass a look, reminding him that I wasn't the one, nor was I in the mood. Don't play me, don't play me, Vera, he said, taking off his overcoat. Reluctantly, I placed the magazine down and laid it on my stomach. Why you been? Why have you been away? I live with here. Would I avoid you? My face or his. Vera, you're always at the shop. I'm surprised that you're home now since I've been working the night shift. You come in the house after I leave. I call you on the phone and you toss me a fucking attitude like I'm a punk or something. I do not. I said, feel my baby kick. Get the fuck out of here. Yes, you do, and you know it. Always mouthing off with some garbage over talking me and shit. Taj, I'm talking. He snapped. Be quiet. We're talking about you running, avoiding shit, and what you're avoiding is me. What's your problem now, Taj? I said, sarcastically rolling my eyes in my head. Vera, don't fucking play me, he yelled. You keep fucking with he said, you keep fucking with me. Rolling your eyes and shit. You're going to show up missing. What the fuck? What did he just say? Say what you say? Repeat that. I looked at him like he was crazy. Fuck all that. I ain't feeling this. Did you forget that I asked you to marry me? I haven't heard anything about a wedding date, and we've been engaged for over 6 months. I stepped to you like a man, Vera. Even after I gave you that big ass ring that you fucking the you rocking the No shit. I gave you that big ass ring that you rocking the hell out of. I came back and gave you more. Um, gave you my mother's Bible, the keys to my Escalade, my bank book, my doctor's tag, the deed to the two houses that I own in Jersey, and my co-op. I took everything I owned, placed them on a silver platter, and handed it to you. I took everything I had that was mine with my name on it and told you that I wanted it to be ours. He seemed to be holding back tears. I wanted to cry. I knew I was hurting him, but not this bad. Vera, I told you that everything I had now, yeah, I told you that everything I had now belongs to us, the same way my father put it down for my mother. I came and laid it down for you, and the only thing you seem to appreciate out of all of that is that big ass rock you sporting around here with no fucking issue. You don't even know what you're talking about. Your mother's Bible is in the baby's um, nursery. The baby's nursery. I didn't ask the baby to marry me. I asked you. The baby's already mine. The baby doesn't have anything to do with the love that I have for you. It simply adds to it. Vera, I love you because of you. The baby was created out of that love, not the other way around. Now understand this, Taj. I already told you to stop fucking interrupting me. I'm talking. I'm just saying. Oh my god, he yelling at her. I will not be playing house with you. So I suggest that you let me that you want me to be your husband. If you want me to set a date, do more than let your mouth say yes. Be about it, or I'm gone. It's all or nothing. Don't give me no shit about being the baby's father. That's my baby and not you and another and anybody else. Or anybody else, sorry. Oh my god. Can take that away from me. As far as that's concerned, I'm gonna be around for the rest of the baby's life. Now, you, on the other hand, may be a different story. Oh, so now you're threatening me? Oh, because I haven't set a date. Now, should I marry a bully? Taj started laughing in disbelief. Vera, how many times have I told you to stop running game? He got off his knees and started pacing the floor, sitting back down, sitting back down on the floor in front of me. He said, "You don't love me anymore?" Todd, I am so in love with you that I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I found myself admitting. Why, baby? I started biting my lip and looking at the floor, looking at me. Look at me, he said, holding my head up. I'm scared because in the end, I feel like I'll lose me. What do you mean? I could tell by his face he was confused. What would happen to me if I marry you and then lose you? Vera, he said, motioning for me to sit on top of him. I'm the pot of gold that at the end of the rainbow. I'm your man, and I'm with you for life. But you just said that you weren't going to play house with me. I said, now sitting on top of him with my legs, what, straddled across his thighs. And I mean it. He moved his hips and what, posting his dick under my head. I love the hell out of you. He said, caressing my breast, but I have to stand for something. I love you and I want to marry you. I want you to have my last name. I want to grow old with you. I want you to have what no other woman will ever get from me. Not just my baby. I want to come home and call you Mrs. Bennett. Right, Turner Bennett, I said, enjoying his hard on. Three last names, he said, pulling my extra long pink uh, babies in here t-shirt over my head and then unsnapping my bra, revealing my swollen 36 C's. Oh my god. Vera, why don't you have on any underwear? Because I knew you was going on. Yeah, right. He said, feeling my butt. now, back to the last names. I don't think I'm feeling three last names. How about Vera Turner, right? I mean, how about Vera Turner Bennett? No, I can't get rid of Rwanda's name. What about Vera Wright Bennett? No, I don't like that either. Then on Cookie will have an attitude. Maybe I'll do Vera W.T. Bennett. That sounds important. Yeah, like an army sergeant. I just sucked my teeth, please. Oh my god, they funny as hell. Please, he smirked. He smiled. So tell me, Miss Vera W.T., will you marry me? I looked at him and fell deeper in love looking into his eyes and said I would marry you every day if that's what you want. What do you want? He asked. Well, while I was taking off the top part of his scrubs and running my hands across his nips and his nicely nicely laid six pack. I said, and you only, you've got me. That's a done deal. Do you want a big wedding? He asked. No, just you on an island. What about your family, Rwanda, Dirty, Aunt Cookie, Uncle Boy, Shannon, Lee, and Angie? We'll have a reception for them. The wedding will be for us. When do you want to get married? I don't care what month it is. Just make sure the date is the 7th. Why the 7th? 7 is God's complete number, and I want this to be right. By now, we were both naked. I was sitting on top of his, but he hadn't entered me just yet. What? Oh my god! He took a nip and started kissing them around. I mean, started kissing them again. Uh, Going from one to the other. That sounds perfect. I managed to say in between moans. I love you, he said, laying down as I slid down. I looked him in his eyes as he moaned softly, and I said, I love you more than you could ever imagine. I know you do, he said. That's why I'ma make you my wife. Oh my god. Alright, I think we can do one more. Okay, chapter 11, Out of Bounds. I ain't getting into no more shit with you, girl, Lee, I said to Shannon while helping to fix shrimp scampi and cheese puffs for the guests. Damn, if I'll be in church again. I ran my hands across my stomach as the baby started to move. I don't think it'll get that far, Shannon said, while placing um, parsley on the scampi. We just have to figure out what's really going on with her. She has been herself. She hasn't been herself lately. Let me see. I caught I cupped my hand behind my left ear as if I were listening for something. Here, you hear that? I asked what? The chirping. It's the little birds outside the window over there. No, no, it's not. It's the dumb, it's the dumb bitch alert. Oh my god. Be quiet. Shannon chuckled. It's no secret that Gerald is playing her. Every time I turn around, they're arguing. They got the together, and Lee packed her things to move in with him. That he didn't think them living together was such a good idea. Wasn't Christian like, he said, especially since he just left his wife. What a dumb hoe. A humph. A huff. Let's see how do we spell stupid. Lee is all twisted up in the game. Uncle Boy said a mouthful when he said that some folks have it crooked. Now me, if I was dumb enough to get that house in my name and then he tells me that I can't live there, I would just burn that motherfucker up. Kaboom! left eye, what? Left eye wouldn't have shit on me. You ain't never lied, Shannon said, shooting for a high five. But Vera, you know Lee is a little slow with men. Please, that's just a dumb hoe. Who's a stupid hoe? Who's a stupid dumb hoe? Angie said, walking into Shannon's kitchen. You're your suggest. I mean your guests. I mean your guests are thirsty. And she said taking another bottle of Moet still refrigerator. And I know y'all was talking about Lee. First of all, nobody said stupid and dumb. Get it straight. I only said dumb. How do you know we were talking about Lee? I said, frowning at Angie's. What? It is dropping. I mean, what? I don't know. Evie's dropping ass. Eve's dropping ass. I don't know. That don't that doesn't feel the same Eve, but okay. I don't know. Because she is dumb, Gerald Jarrell treats her any way that he pleases, and she takes it like, well, oh well. She must be thinking he's the last black man on earth. Oh, he can't be the last black man on earth. I laugh cause then you would have had him. You's a dumb. Angie laughed. Straight stupid, but that's a good one. Had I have to use that. Angie walked out the kitchen and immediately walked back in. Just so y'all know, she whispered, the dumb bitch is here with her stupid nigga. So behave. Oh Lord, I pray, give me strength. Tell her. Shannon yelled to Angie to come and help us with the cheese puffs and to bring the crab salad that she made into the kitchen. No problemo, Angie yelled back. Shannon, you're wearing the hell out of that dress, I said, admiring her well fitted Gucci dress. I didn't know Gucci made plus size. Don't get it fucked up, cause your ass looking a little chunky around the hips. For your information, this is a size 10 from from Neiman's. I snapped. Hmm. Just She just hurt my feelings with her slick fat comment. You're lying. That shit is from Lane Brent with your overdue ass. Shut up, I said. I'm sensitive about being overdue. And don't be calling me out about Lane Bryant. Actually, it's not my fault. Everyone always said that a baby takes 9 months to have. They all lied. This baby been chilling up in here for close to 10 damn months. Vera, be quiet. Shannon chuckled. For real though, but don't get it confused. 10 months or more, I look good. I started to break it down and hit Shannon off with some serious top model poses so she could admire how good I look. But instead, I twirled around in my head off the shoulders, um, beaded maternity dress with the slit on the side, twisting my lips. I said, jealousy will get you nowhere. Whatever, Shannon laughed. That lame That lame Brian shit was funny, wasn't it? I just heard a I just heard I mean I just heard a look at her. What? I just heard a look at her, and before I could reply, Angie stormed back in the kitchen with an attitude, huffing and puffing, acting as if she wanted to explode. What's the problem? Shannon asked. Do you know that bitch? Angie said, pointing toward the door. Asked Jarrell if she could come in the kitchen and he said no. What? I smirked. And what did she say? No, man, she telling all the tea. You see, she ain't in here, right? Oh, hell no. I swear I'm about to catch a case, Angie said, throwing punches in the air. Calm down, Shannon said. Angie, go sit and watch that fool. Y'all know she a little slow. Slow or stupid. Angie smirked. Bye, Angie. I am not saving that hoe anymore, I said to Shannon as Angie left. The dumb bitch is on her own, but I'ma tell you, if he's bossing her around while I'm standing there, I'ma kick his ass. Vera, be quiet. Todd will lose his mind if you get out there fighting. Now, listen, I'm thinking about breaking up with Quincy before he leaves for London. You must be stupid. That mofo got your bank account looking pretty, looking prettier than Denzel and Mo Better Blues. Yeah, Vera, but my heart doesn't belong to Quincy anymore. My heart doesn't belong to Quincy anymore. What kind of white ass soap opera you been watching? That's some old Erica Kane bullshit. Now hit me with the opera side. What's the real deal? Why are you in such a rush to break up with Quincy? Why can't you wait for him to come back? Child, for what? That crazy looking ass gonna be alright. Crazy looking. I frowned, picking the tray up, picking the tray of scampi off the counter. He looking pretty damn good to me, especially tonight. The Jack Spade suit, the Jack Spade, yeah, the Jack Spade suit that has, I mean, Jack Spade suit he has on is tight, but fuck it, give him away. The next trip is on the corner, waiting. Wait a minute now. No, no, keep messing around. And baby girl, I said, sounding like Aunt Cookie, you gonna have a new bitch slapping her sloppy cooch on them black balls. I'm not playing. Her mouth is disgusting. I mean, your mouth is disgusting, Shannon said, giving me the screw look, screw face. As Quincy, yes, Quincy is a good man. It's not him, it's me. I'm just not ready for what he's offering. Hey, hey, now, what you working with? I heard Aunt Cookie yelling through the house. She must have just got here before I could resume my conversation with Shannon. Todd walked in. Aunt Cookie and Uncle Boy are here, he said. I'm coming. I turned back to Shannon. Once Taj left back out and said, "Be good, Quincy." Miss Thing, you got a nerve. When is your wedding? My point exactly, she said, answering her own question. Besides, she's stressed. Let me break this down for you. Now is that nigga. I can talk to him about anything. Quincy blows me off with a bunch of and okay, babies. If I if I ask now for something, he'll say, "What is it? Let me see it." No problem, baby. You can have it. If I ask Quincy for something, this nigga wanna show me a table full of bills that he's paying. He's paying for me. And to add insult to injury, he'll bring me the Sunday paper and let me know when Payless is having a buy or get one half off sale. I want to say so badly, do I look like Star Jones? I don't I don't shop at no fucking Payless. Don't front. You know you bought them stilettos from Payless. Girl, please, Shannon Brown. As I was saying, if I tell now, now let's fucking the chair. He's like, oh, he like, okay, baby, bend over. Quincy, this what? Quincy, this missionary position at all times, motherfucker, looks at me and says, Shannon, the chair, that's a bit much. Let's try the floor. Do you understand now? There's no competition. Damn. Missionary position all the time. I said as Aunt Cookie walked into the kitchen. Missionary Aunt Cookie. Aunt Cookie said with her lips tooted up, "Y'all better get with it and start getting hit from the back." Oh nah, Aunt Cookie, wow. She's still wilding. Oh hell, here we go. Okay, Aunt Cookie, we get it. I had to stop her before she went any further. I didn't want to hear the rest of what she had to say. Yeah, I get it too, baby girl. You trying to shut me up. As we as we walked out of the kitchen, I noticed that for once Aunt Cookie looked really nice. Her blonde wig and sterling silver hoop earrings were still big as hell, but her gear was straight. She had on a nice, slightly fitted blue sleeveless dress with a chiffon jacket. To top it off, she had on a double string pearl necklace with matching pearl earrings. Wow, I was impressed, so impressed that I had to stand back and admire how beautiful she looked. Then something caught my eye. Oh, hell no, no, it can't be. Do her shoes have flashing lights in them? Are they fucking glittering? I must be mistaken. She had on her, she had on clear Cinderella shoes with 2-inch heels, and every time she took a step, the entire shoe started blinging blue Christmas lights. Immediately, headache. Hey, Uncle Boy, Shannon said, walking over and kissing him on the cheek. How are you? He his grand Shannon's stepfather and had a black power fist as he started walking toward him. As Uncle Boy past me, I noticed something from his shoulders seemed to be blowing in the wind. As he passed by me, I noticed he had a short velvet cap hanging from the back of his sky blue tuxedo jacket. What the heck? The blue shirt had on. The blue. The sorry, the white shirt he had on had layers of ruffles around them on ruffles around ruffles going down the middle. But what killed it all was his skin tight matching tuxedo pants with the thick ass black stripe traveling under the seams on the side. The man thought he was sharp though. He couldn't tell you couldn't tell him nothing as he did his daddy strut across the floor, slapping Shannon's stepfather high five, walking toward Taj. I could tell Taj was speechless. He simply smiled, and Uncle Boy said, I'm shocked. What? Give a black man his props. Of a wearing shit. This is what wore to the Nelly concert. Oh God. Word Taj word Taj see I nigga. Now C had it yeah, out the length rabbit and blew all y'all minds. That's right, baby. Aunt Cookie said, now standing next to Uncle Boy, tell him don't sleep on you, 'cause you always clean. Let them see you model for a chocolate chip. You want you want me to break it down, baby? Do that shit, Big Daddy. Oh shit now. Uncle Boy said breaking down and busting out three different jailhouse poses. I was so goddamn embarrassed. I didn't know what to do. I tried to ignore them, so I turned to Shannon, who was standing next to me. We still on for the wedding on Saturday. Who's getting married again? She asks. Monica, my client, remember Lee's friend? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll be there providing your ass. Your ass is not in labor. All right. Right, Shannon, my feet hurt and I need to sit down. I went and sat next to Lee. Jarrell had just gone to the bathroom. I could tell in Lee's face that she was miserable, but she was too damn proud to say anything. So I asked, you and Angie will be at the wedding on Saturday, right? Monica's wedding? Yeah, we'll be there. I invited Gerald, but he didn't want to come. He didn't want to go. Lee, I'ma just be straight. I want to punch Gerald in his face. Vera Pleasley frowned. Angie was sitting on the arm of the sofa, sipping on a showstopper. I keep telling Lee that just because I'm from the South don't mean that I'm slow. I have sliced a plenty of motherfuckers in my day. Angie, please. Lee smirked. Then let's change the conversation. Vera, what the hell does Uncle Boy have on? Well, we were trying not to laugh at Uncle Boy flying past in his cape. In his cape, Gerald Gerald walked over to us. What are y'all talking about? You know, Lee, you always have some old silly conversations going on. Stop being so stupid and childish. Oh, hell no, Angie said, looking around the room. Somebody gonna have to hold my drink. Stupid, I snapped at Gerald. Childish, who in the hell are you talking to? Excuse me, he rolled his eyes and turned to me. You need to take your big overdue ass and waddle across the room. And you, he said, pointed to Angie, need to stay away from midgets fucking with the handicap and shit. Big ass midgets. And I said, Angie and I said, what? Sim, Samuel, what? Simultaneously. Eh, you been telling this asshole our business? I stood up and get directly in Gerald's face. Let me just set you straight. Cause you got it fucked up. It doesn't matter if I'm overdue, but Angie, oh hell no. You don't need to be making fun of her. She can't help it if old boy was a midget. Whatever, Gerald snapped his fingers in a Z motion and practically rolled his eyes out his head. I stood back. I was in shock. Look at you, a grown ass man talking about a whatever, snapping his fingers and shit. Do I smell DL on your breath? How you doing? I said with the limp wrist. JL King in the house. Keep it up and see what I call Rainbow World immigration on your ass. Let me see your green card. Since you want to talk, since you want to talk trash, fuck with me and I'll put you. And I mean, fuck with me and I'll put a big ass hole can in that canyon and in that canoe you floated in here on. So so now you're a bomb bomb clot um racist, he said, sucking his teeth. You should be ashamed of yourself and her. He pointed to Angie. You needs to be embarrassed. Going on the internet, pro and disabled. seeking out the disabled. Oh, Leela. Leola told me all about how you met daddy.com. Oh, excuse me, little love on the computer and used him for some sex. Oh my god. I wanted to slap Lee in the fucking mouth. Leola Jones. I said, I can't believe you I can't believe that you making fun of Angie's situation. She didn't know he was a midget at first. Angie's supposed to be your girl. Then I turned to Gerald and said, "Don't you worry about her dating a midget. She can date that Run, run, motherfucker, if she wants to. Don't you worry about it. Some people have trouble wanting to. Don't you worry about it. I mean, oh shit, just read the same sentence. Some people have trouble getting a man. See, you see what I, you see what Lee ended up with, but you keep it up and see how I lower the the boom on your ass. I turned back to Lee, Pastor Jones, clench, went the what town, bro? I don't know. Oh, tambourine. Ring any bells? Oh, I mean, ring any bells? How about the first lady and the entire congregation about to bust your ass? Don't you ever tell our business again. Oh, Angie chuckled in disbelief. His ass really don't know me. You bald headed little dick fag ass motherfucker. Mate don't be mad at me cause your half a ball produces water. Oh my god. With your block-headed with your block-headed go suck your father. Pussy Clyde cunt know didn't know I could cuss your ass out Jamaican style. Did you? Ain't nobody scared of you. That's right. I nodded. You fucking mutt. A mutt, half a ball, processed water. Go suck my father. Excuse me, he said to Angie. No, excuse you. Angie said, twisting her neck. You heard me, pussy ass. You might talk that bullshit to me, but you ain't gonna get away with it over here. Damn. He pointed his finger and said, Lee, get your friends. Go somewhere else and sit down, Lee said, stepping stepping to us. Why are y'all always trying to ruin something for me? Mind your business. Slowly, I looked this bitch up and down. I swear I was going to tear this motherfucker up. Are you crazy? We supposed to be and you're acting stupid. Don't be trying gully with me, gully with me. You better break bad with his ass. Uh, get your little girlfriend, Lee Snap, pointing to Angie and step. Fuck y'all, I said, walking over to Todd, who was talking to Quincy. Angie went to find Shannon. Excuse me, Quincy, I said, looking at him. He and Todd seemed to be engrossed in their conversation. I didn't want to be rude, but I had to tell Tosh, I said, rubbing my stomach, do you what the want do you what that Negro said to me? What? Vera called the man a man. Now, who are you talking about? Gerald. Gerald, who is that? Lee's boyfriend? Why were you in his face to begin with? I tried to tell Shannon the same thing, Quincy interrupted. I wanted to tell his ass to mind his business so bad can't that I could taste it. Trust me, I thought to myself, you got plenty of shit of your own to worry about anyway. I said, slightly rolling my eyes at Quincy. Gerald said, Gerald just came out the blue and and told me off. I mean, cussed me out. And poor Angie, he had her in tears. Lee, she's over there picking on us too. I I never said nothing to either one of them. Taj and Quincy started laughing like I was a comedian or something. Do I look funny? Did you hear me? Vera, baby, stay out the man's face. Knowing you, you probably said something to him first. Did the man call you out of your name? Almost he had that look like, bitch, please. Vera, please stay out of his face. I really don't want to get involved. I'm having a nice conversation with my man here, telling him about my little brother's record company, Newark, what illustrated. Plus, I really didn't wear the right gear to be knocking old boy the fuck out. Taj looked over my head at Jarrell. Understand, baby? He kissed me on my forehead. I walked away and headed towards Shannon and Angie. I'm done with you, girl, I said to Shannon. Lee, I need some weed. I swear to God, I need to get high. Angie said, fixing herself another drink. What? Shannon and I said simultaneously. I'ma knock that nigga out. Angie was getting hyped up, throwing punches in the air. I can almost taste it. Don't you know he's over there telling her ass off and she's standing there? I need some hydro to calm me the fuck down. Cause I'ma box that nigga in the head and then I'ma slap her ass, I swear. For what? I said. She must like the shit. She's standing there taking it. As Shannon was about to respond, Quincy started likely begging his fork, banging his fork against the Tiffany flute glass that he had in his hand. Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. Is he crazy for hold up. Is he crazy for Shannon mumbled? Does he know what that glass does he know what that glass cost me? Shannon, come please come here. He said. What is what his ass want? Shannon mumbled to Angie and me. Angie and I had huge smiles on our faces. Going get Stella, Angie said. Yeah, he got a groove waiting for me. He we laughed, not knowing just how funny the shit really was. Here, way on her way over to Quincy, Shannon gave us one of those fuck you smiles that only we could understand. Quincy's mother, father, and two younger brothers were there. Before Quincy could continue, the doorbell rang. Uncle Boy flew past us with his cape floating in the air to open the door. What up, Uncle Boy? Familiar male, a familiar male voice said, I can't call it. Uncle Boy responds, Uncle Boy just trying to keep his grind on as Uncle Boy walked back into the living room, dining room area. I noticed that the man behind him was Bryce. Damn, this nigga looked good for a moment. I could hear my gold digging shovel calling me. Then I noticed Taj was staring dead at me. Bryce walked right over to me. You look good as hell, girl, he whispered. Is that how your woulda looked for you? Is that how your woulda what? He's dumb as shit. Look, had you kept our baby? What the fuck are you talking about that for? I said to Bryce through clenched teeth, but attempting to maintain a smile. That was a long time ago. You see my man over there. You trying to get me killed or something? I mean, or some shit? Cousin, Quincy yelled across the room. My mouth dropped open. I had no idea that Bryce and Quincy were cousins. I walked over to Taj and held on to his arm. Did you know he was Quincy's cousin? I whispered to Taj. Who? Taj smirked. Your new boyfriend? I haven't been introduced yet. Oh, please, Todd, you've never been introduced to Bryce. You don't know Bryce. That's Queen's son. Yeah, alright, Queen's son is all he better be. I didn't even know acknowledge that. I just turned my attention I just turned my attention back toward Quincy and Shannon. Y'all know that I love this woman, Quincy said to the room filled with friends and family. He held Shannon by the wrist and pulled her close. I love you, baby, and I couldn't be happier in my life. As Quincy talked, Shannon made quick eye contact with me. I tooted up my lips. Shannon was on her own with that one. Quincy continued, You know that I'll be gone for 3 months, but when I return, I want you to be my wife. He got down on one knee, held Shannon's left hand, reached in his pocket, and pulled out a 2.5 carat pear shaped diamond ring. Once Shannon got a good look at the ring, her mouth dropped open. She opened her arms wide and held hug what and held hug bright Quincy tight. Yes, baby, I'll marry you. I looked at Angie, who gulped down the rest of her drink in one shot. That's why I noticed Lee grabbing her pocketbook. She walked over to Taj and I need to leave. What the fuck? I mumbled. Vera, I gotta go. I just gotta go. Gerald is ready to leave. Tell Shannon I said congratulations. You tell her. I snapped as she walked away. Taj walked over to congratulate Quincy, and I found myself trying to ignore Shannon. I could tell she wanted to complain, but with the way Lee was acting, we we had bigger problems to deal with. On our way out, I told Shannon that I'd see her for the wedding on Saturday. Saturday came and Todd was preparing to leave for a weekend medical training. I don't want you to go, Todd said, calling a cab to take him to being back on Monday. Taj, the wedding is today. Shannon's coming to get me. Plus, Lee and Angie are meeting us there. I said, taking a sip of decaf. Vera, he said, hanging up the phone. I don't want you to go. You already know that the doctor said he may have to induce your labor. Therefore, I want you close to home. If that's the case, then why are you leaving? Because an emergency room physician and I'm an because I'm an emergency room physician and I had to take this training over a year every year for my license. Unless you don't want me to work, I can be a scrub if you'd like. Ain't nobody say all that. I said I meant talking I said talking another sip. Why you meant taken? What the fuck are y'all saying? Yes, you did. You want me to be a scrub. Maybe I can be a sexy scrub. He squatted down on his arms, folding across his chest. You look a hot ass mess, I said, laughing. Sure you ain't never had a mug shot taken? You don't even want to go there, he said, grabbing a piece of bacon from the grill on the kitchen island. Then he started blowing his fingers as if the bacon was too hot to hold. Anyway, what am I supposed to do if I go into labor and you're all the way in Philly? The program already understands that if you call me, then I have to take the next thing out of there. In fact, the director told me that I could have the hospital helicopter come and get me if that happens. I have it all taken care of. Yeah, I'm sure. Don't play with me, Vera, he said, grabbing another piece of bacon. Stay put until I get back. Uh-huh. Your mother will be here in an hour. He kissed me goodbye on his way out the door. For it to only be the second week in April was hot as hell. What the fuck? At least 80 degrees. And since it was hot, I decided to wear my mint green sundress with the chamois shell and rhinestone jewelry to the forbidden wedding. I had a funny feeling that something strange was going to go down at this wedding, and of course, my hard-headed ass was sure enough gonna be there. I slipped on a pair of mint green Marc Jacobs open toes. Let me hurry up. I told Shannon to remind her that the wedding was today. I remember, girl, Shannon said. I was just telling now that we had to get out of the shower because I had a wedding to go to. Girl, this nigga was fucking me like there's no tomorrow. Shannon, that's in the category of too much information. I know, girl, but listen, last night now handcuffed me and ate whipped cream out my ass. Oh my damn. Oh my god, you're a hoe. What the fuck is your house? The red light, the red light district. I can't believe he was eating your ass. What the fuck is wrong with him? Well, let me inform you. When I started coming, I was screaming like Kunta Kinte getting his ass beat. I swear to God, I let now call me Toby. Let it up, keep it up, and Quincy Corn show up out the blue and go postal. First of all, Quincy's in London and he lives here with me. Don't get it confused. Oh God, I'm yeah. We gonna stop right there because this shit too damn long. Okay, I ain't think this chapter was gonna be that long. This is chapter. What I said, chap chapter 11. Yeah, I went through about 3 chapters. Yeah. All right, y'all. Make sure. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with any and everybody. Let them know what your girl is doing on this channel. And make sure you leave comments, appropriate comments. Leave a like. Tell a friend of a friend to come join the gang and subscribe. My honeybees, come subscribe. Yeah, I was on chapter 11. So yeah, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.